Are you one of those who are unable to complete their paper because of lack of reading speed? So this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, my name is Kanav and I have secured an All India rank of 2 in AILET 2024 examination. And today I'll tell you कि exactly reading speed कैसे बढ़ाई जाती है. तो all of you know कि reading speed is very essential for the paper. क्योंकि अगर आप CLAT की बात करो या AILET की बात करो, दोनों में reading is the very skill which is required in the paper. CLAT में every 4 out of 5 sections are based out of reading. In AILET, everything is almost based out of reading except character. Now on to how do you exactly go on about increasing your reading speed. So in this video I'll be sharing with you 5 tips. Tip number 1, you should read diverse passages. Just try to understand this कि CLAT और AILET में किसी भी तरह के passages आ सकते हैं. They can ask you maybe something as scientific as some writing of Stephen Hawking, and also at the same time they can ask you something as philosophical as maybe Calvin Goddard or Adam Smith's writing or something of that sort. So just understand कि topics and the kind of text can vary. So you have to be accustomed to every kind of text. So here I would also like to pitch it कि if you want to access different kinds of reading passages and different genres, then do scan this QR code. Here you will get access to all kinds of reading genres that there can be for CLAT, and this will give you a better idea as to how to prepare, and also these passages will help you immensely. Now on to the second tip. In general, make reading your habit. So I know कि आप में से बहुत लोग हैं जिन्होंने अभी CLAT की वजह से रीडिंग करनी शुरू करी, पहली बार न्यूज़पेपर रीड करना शुरू करा, पहली बार कुछ बुक्स वगैरह रीड करना शुरू करी. But in general, understand this that there are a lot of people in this world जिनकी reading एक habit है. There are people who would actually prefer reading a book over maybe watching a movie. So that how enjoyable reading is. And just understand कि I will just give you this example. If you're told कि Bill Gates say, आप Bill Gates को बोलो, Bill Gates everyone knows, one of the world's richest persons, one of the biggest philanthropists this world has ever seen, and he has done tremendous amount of research on climate change. He has interacted with world leaders, scientists. He has been part of COP and such meetings. So he knows ins and outs of climate change and a lot of insights that you can learn from. Now if you want Bill Gates to maybe come to you and tutor you about each and every detail which he has done, how much do you think that would cost? If you hire Bill Gates to teach you about climate change, how much do you think it would cost you? Somewhere around at least $50-60 million, because considering that person is worth billion, he would at least require that much, right? And yes, that's unaffordable. But just imagine all this knowledge, all this information in the most concise manner is available to you via book. So just imagine एक book को लिखने में कितनी knowledge, कितनी insights और कितने hours जाते हैं. और all that is available to you just in the form of one book. So again, make reading your habit. This will entirely change your CLAT preparation. And CLAT preparation is essentially very easy for the people who have reading as their habit. So yes, now on to point number 3. You have to understand that you don't have to read the entirety of the passage with the same amount of attention. There are certain parts of the passage which you can skip or you can skim read. So basically, the major understanding from this is that in the whole passage, you have to ensure this कि कौन से parts important है उनके ऊपर आप ज़्यादा ध्यान दोगे और कौन से parts important नहीं है उनके ऊपर आप कम ध्यान दोगे. And how do you understand कि कौन सा part important है और कौन सा नहीं? That you again learn through practice. So practice is important, but in general just figuring out which part is more important is very important, and then paying उतना ही attention to it. अब जैसे कुछ अगर economics related हो and उसमें कुछ report है and उस report का एक बहुत लंबा चौड़ा नाम है, तो you can skim through that, right? You just understand that there is this economics report created by this organization. So you can, that's how you optimize your time. And tip number 4, ensure that you read this book called as Reading Better and Faster by Normal. So this book has a lot of insights over how you can actually read and how you can increase your reading speed. So definitely go through this book. This will teach you the very details which are required. This will tell you about peripheral vision, how to use that. This will tell you as to how you skim and all that. So definitely, and also it has a lot of reading practice, so do that. Now on to tip number 5, and that is basically in order to increase your reading speed, you should have a good vocabulary. कि बहुत बार होता है कि हम एक वर्ड पे हम एक पैसेज को जल्दी कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाए क्योंकि हमें उसके अंदर जो वर्ड्स यूज थे वो बहुत हेवी लग रहे थे. तो दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू हैव अ वेरी गुड कमांड ओवर इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज एंड वोकैबुलरी दैट यू कैन जस्ट गो थ्रू दोज वर्ड्स इजीली एंड दैट विल एक्चुअली एनहांस योर रीडिंग स्पीड. ऑन टू वन बोनस टिप for the ones who have actually sticked around in this video till the very back end, and that bonus tip is that basically do a lot of previous year questions. trust me, this is how you understand the kind of reading that you have to do in the paper. So just do a lot of PYQs, added with the resources which I told you, that is basically the normal TOEIC book which I mentioned, how to read better and faster. These two things in essence will ensure that you have a very good understanding of what is required in CLAT and you will actually do very good. So yes, that's pretty much it from my side. Do subscribe and thank you.